Welcome back to Miller Life. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. Today, I do apologize for the quality of the video. I wasn't aware how I was recording. I've really been riding the struggle bus here lately, so just bear with me. Hopefully next video won't be so bad. Anyway, so I started off wanting to make a really cute, like, little shabby chic Cinderella carriage. To do this, I got these little pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. They came 4 in a pack, which was a really good deal. And they're like foam. So I just began to paint them with my Waverly black ink paint to give them that sort of wheel kind of look. Next, I have this larger foam pumpkin from the Dollar Tree, and this is going to be the actual carriage part, and I begin by painting it with the color Plaster of Waverly chalk paint. I use plaster because I'm almost out of white, so it's close as I had, and that's why I used that color. Now, the Dollar Tree didn't have these for a while, and the other day when I went, I found a whole bunch of them, and I was so glad. It wasn't actually the other day, it was more like 2 weeks ago, but for me, when I say the other day, it could be yesterday, it could be 2 weeks, it could have been a whole month. So I got these like 2 weeks ago from my Dollar Tree. Then, after those dried, I got these little stick-on pearls that I got from Walmart, and I'm just going to use those as the rims. So I'm just sticking those in the little centerpiece where the stems used to be, and I did that for all 4 of them because I wanted to have 4 tires. Next, I wanted to find a place on the pumpkin that wasn't so rough looking, and I used the pink paint and apple barrel to make my little door. I got that paint from Walmart. It's like 50 cents. And I just painted on a little square the best that I could, as straight as I could. Now, while that was drying, Logan decided he wanted to join in on the crafting session. He has been sick lately with an ear infection and a sinus infection, so I hope this made him feel better. Look at those little hands. He loves to do anything with Mama, so I wanted to include him in. Now, back to me. I know it's so much fun watching those little hands. I decided to put a little sort of like design on my door. I wanted it to kind of look like a vine. After I did this and I gave it some thought, I probably would not have made the door so pink. I may have went with a different color. I had considered making this carriage like a farmhouse carriage, and maybe putting like distress on it and a cow or something. I mean, you can do anything with farmhouse, but instead I wanted it to kind of be more shabby chic. I'm going to give it to my mom. She's doing her little bathroom in shabby chic, so I'm making this for her. After I did that, I got these little stick-on jewels from the Dollar Tree. You just peel them off and they're in like a little line, and I just outlined the little door with that to give it some bling and some pizzazz. After the little door was outlined, I took a black Sharpie paint pen and made a little dot for the door handle. Later, I covered it up with one of the little pearls. These came from Walmart. They're little gems. They stick on, and I wanted to stick those on as the windows. I thought they were really cute. It made it look fancy. Next, I decided to attach my wheels by just using the little piece of wire that they came on. I trimmed it down, and then I kind of curved them sideways so that I could just stick them straight into the pumpkin. And once I got it stuck into the pumpkin, I just took a little dab of hot glue to just kind of hold it up to the side of the pumpkin so that it wouldn't be laying down and it would just be more secure. So be careful if you do this part, if you decide to make one of these, because the hot glue will melt the pumpkin, so you want to make sure that you got it where you want it to be. And I kind of made a little indent on one of the pieces of the pumpkin because I let the tip of the glue gun touch it and it melted it. So, but it's fine. Not every craft is going to be perfect, and that's the thing I like about crafting. It's you make it your own, and you can make mistakes, and that's fine. So that's how the little wheels, how I put them on. I thought they were really cute. I like how the little pearls stand out from the black, and they give it that real wheel look. And I put all 4 of them on. Then once I did that, I just took some flowers that I had at home, and I made a cute little flower arrangement. I had to pause for a second because Logan needed my help with his iPad. He's almost 2 years old and has an iPad. I don't know. He knows how to work it though. So anyhow, I just began to put my flowers on there the way that I like them. And I used like lavender, lamb's ear, other flowers, just whatever I had to kind of make the top of it look really cute and whimsical. Then moving on, I got this little heart from the Dollar Tree. You're supposed to put your Wi-Fi password on it for guests when they come over, I suppose. That's not what I'm going to do with it. So what I did was just peeled that front piece off. I'm not going to use it. I flipped it over and took the sticker off, and then once I removed the sticker, I just painted the whole front of it with the Waverly chalk paint in the color plaster. I didn't record me doing that. I thought that I did, but I did not. Like I said, sometimes whenever I try to video these, I've got Logan running around. It doesn't work out the best ever was. So then I just took these little window clings that I got from the Dollar General and began to lay those on there for how I thought I wanted them. And I wasn't sure which one I was going to use, so it took me a few minutes here. Next, I got this ribbon. I bought it from like a flea market, and it looks a little stained in places, but I thought that just gave it a little character. So I was hoping and praying I had enough to go all the way around. Thank God I did. So once I started, I just began to hot glue it on the sides, and I had enough to go all the way around the heart. Once I got it all around the heart, I got this antique white in apple barrel paint from Walmart, and I just kind of began rubbing it on here and there with my paintbrush because I thought that the plaster was a little too light for that window cling to be on the front. So I wanted it to kind of blend in a little better, and that's why I added this color in on there. And then once I had that color added in, I got out that same pink that I did the door on the carriage, and I just did the same with it because I just wanted it to kind of blend a little better than what it was. Because when I was putting it on there, it kind of just looked like I just laid the window cling on there, and I wanted it to have more of a blended look. Then I got out my trusty Mod Podge, slapped it all over the back of it, and then after I got it covered, I just took it and laid it in the center of the heart and lined it up to where I thought it looked good. So you want to be sure to try to get all the bubbles out, and once you do that, you can go ahead and Mod Podge over the front part of it so that it all looks like it has the same finish and it doesn't look as shiny anymore. And then go ahead and let it dry. And then once it's dry, here it is, just popped into my fireplace arrangement along with the little carriage, and I thought it looked really cute. And if you haven't subscribed, like I said, please go ahead and do so, and happy crafting, y'all.